Heaven Daily Devotional by Pastor Adebayo. Today, Friday, July 8, 2022. Topic: Top up your fuel tank. Memory verse: Mark chapter 6, verse 31. Mark 6:31. And he said unto them, Come ye yourselves apart into a desert place, and rest a while, for there were many coming and going, and they had no leisure so much as to eat. Bible reading: Mark chapter 6, verses 30 to 32. Mark 6, 30 to 32. And the apostles gathered themselves together unto Jesus, and told him all things, both what they had done and what they had taught. And he said unto them, Come ye yourselves apart into a desert place, and rest a while, for there were many coming and going, and they had no leisure so much as to eat. And they departed into a desert place by ship privately. Message: One major thing about how a car works is the fact that cars need a constant supply of fuel to keep running. It does not matter how much fuel is in the tank. After it has run for a while, the fuel will be exhausted, and then it will not be able to run until the tank is refilled. Similarly, there is always a need for you to refill after you have given out so much. After expending a lot of energy, you need to go aside, rest, and eat to regain strength. In memory verse for today, Jesus told the disciples to go aside and rest after their strenuous evangelism trip. The reason many men of God are becoming less effective is that they don't rest. There are many people always stronging them because of the anointing, but if they don't get adequate rest, they will break down. You may be very anointed, but you are still flesh and blood. Even Jesus Christ was so tired that he went to the inner part of the ship where no one could disturb him and slept through his storm in Mark chapter 4, verses 37 to 38. Mark 4, 37 to 38. Sometimes you also need to refill your anointing tank. After many major miracles that Jesus did, he went aside to the mountain to pray in Matthew chapter 14, verses 16 to 23. Matthew 14, 16 to 23. I told one of my sons one day to take things easy because he was attending so many programs with little time for him to refill. He looked at me in a funny way, as if to say, but I see you also working just as hard. I had to point his attention to the fact that I have only very few engagements in a certain period of every year, especially when we fast in the Redeemed Christian Church of God. You don't see me traveling during these periods. If I must minister somewhere, it will be close to my base because I am refilling my tank. If you don't refill the anointing and goes dry, the people will notice, and then you will realize that it is not really you they love. It is the anointing you carry. Every car mechanic will tell you that it is dangerous to run your car on an empty tank. If you do, the fuel pump will suck up some debris, and that can cause serious damage to your car. Don't run around empty. When you don't take time to refuel your energy or anointing tank, you are endangering your life. Action points: Always take out time to refuel your tank, whether it is knowledge, anointing, energy, or whatever you expend. Bible in 1 year. Psalms chapter 102 to chapter 103. Psalms chapter 102 to chapter 103. Hymn for today: Deeper, deeper in the love of Jesus. God bless you.